Alright guys, so I wanted to talk a little bit about something people have been seeing in my recent videos. So it's actually two things I wanted to bring up. The first thing, not as big as the other, but the first thing is a lot of people were saying, hey, you allotted too much roasting in the last video. And you know what? I'm sorry if I did too much roasting. Some people are there for the predictions and sometimes yeah, I get a little heated. I go a little too far. I get a little into it, but you know what? I'm definitely working on that. As you guys probably know, I'm a kind of a new YouTuber, kind of new to this whole thing. So, I probably am gonna slip up a lot, or maybe post something that I'll later realize, maybe I should have cut some of that stuff out. So, but you know what, you guys, I like when you guys tell me in the comments, I like when you do this, I hate when you do this. That gives me kind of an idea. A lot of people said that, hey, some roasting is good, just not doing it for 10 minutes straight. So, and you know what, I definitely can see that point. So sorry if it felt like I was just going off on tangents that weren't related to the video, blah, blah, blah. The main consensus in the video I posted this morning is people are saying, oh, Cherry, you don't do any research because the Astro Tourney this, Astro Tourney that. And I want to explain to you guys why I basically just kind of didn't say anything related to the Astro Tourney, and a lot of my predictions were based off of nothing that happened in the Astro Tourney. And to be completely honest, I didn't think that many people actually considered the results of the Astro Tourney valid, or if that's for lack of a better way of putting it, because when you hear a lot of casters like Gibbs talk and James Bott, they one of the first things that they mention when they talk about these tournaments is, I know that they don't matter too much. So I thought that most people, when they're looking at the Astro Tourney, they saw it as a minor tournament and not a place to go for accurate results. At least that's what I thought, but a lot of people have been telling me in my recent video, oh, you didn't even look at the Astro Tournament, blah, 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 which, believe me, I know what happened in the Astro Tournament, okay? I mean, I believe me when I said that I think Space Station has ghost number, obviously I did know what happened in the Astros, but I just assumed that nobody took into consideration these tournaments, because in the past, when I had mentioned the Astro Tournament, I would get comments saying, yeah, well, it's just a minor tournament, it doesn't really matter, RLCS is where it matters. So as you guys could see, most of my prediction stats came from RLCS, and you're right, I didn't really take into consideration the Astro at all, but I didn't realize that so many people actually did care. So you know what, I can fix that in the future. I could definitely talk more about these minor tournaments, what happens. It's just that whenever you hear people talk about them, usually they start off the conversation with, I know these minor tournaments don't matter too much because teams aren't always giving it their all, blah, 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 blah. So that's pretty much the reason I didn't talk about these Astro tournaments at all, really. Because I honestly just thought no one cared. But I see differently now. A lot of people have been telling me that, these Astro tournaments do matter, blah, 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 blah. So I can 100% incorporate a lot of these into what I do. I can 100% incorporate this into when I'm giving predictions, if you guys would like that as well. Like this one comment right here where it says, last week they lost to SSG in Astro Finals, followed by Hacking Pittsburgh Knights. Yeah, SSG did lose to Vanguard, aka Ghost, in the Astro Finals. But I thought that if I mentioned that, I'd get the comments saying, oh yeah, well, it's just a minor tournament, it doesn't matter, because that's what I've gotten in other videos. But then if I don't mention that, I get comments on the other end saying otherwise. So, it's kind of weird when talking about these minor tournaments, but I think I got more people saying that they'd rather me talk about the Astro tournament than not. So again, I could definitely do that. So sorry if you guys think I didn't do research, but believe me, I did. But for those people who do take these minor tournaments into consideration, it might seem like I didn't. But believe me, I do know the results and I did watch. And you know what? I also got comments like this on the video where it says, I love the video. Rogan C9 deserved to be roasted and toasted. So thank you. And so you know what? I kind of hit the middle of the mark with this video. I guess that I was trying to hit. It wasn't like a lot of people didn't completely love it, but then people didn't hate it. It was like right in the middle. It was like you either loved it or you hated it, depending on who you are. And I was trying to hit that sweet spot where everyone liked it with a little bit of roasting. So, obviously that's not what I did with the video. So I'm going to be working on hitting that sweet spot because, for those of you who do know me, you know that I do like to add a little bit of roasting, but I don't want it to sound like I'm just bitching and complaining, obviously. So, still working on that, trying to hit that, still working on hitting that sweet spot with people. But, and you know what? The only way I'll learn how to do that is by people's reactions to my videos. So, we'll get there one day. One day we'll be a YouTuber with a 10 billion subscribers, and I'll know how to I'll know how to speak. Maybe I should contact PewDiePie. Maybe he could give me some lessons. He kind of has a lot of experience in that. in that department. Yep, just wanted to clear that up, say yeah, I heard what you guys were saying in the comments, and it's definitely something I could fix for the future. So, as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.